What's it mean to be going back to Jacksonville, a place you played for several years?
I mean, it's a little sentimental, I guess, but really, though, it's just another football game. I mean, it's cool because, I did spend, 3 years there. It seems like it's a lot longer than it really was, though. It's just, three fruitful years. But I had a lot of fun there. Had some success on the football field. But at the same time, though, my mindset is like stay in the moment. You can't really you don't really dwell on the past, and you really can't look too far forward in the future. It's kind of stay in the moment. So for me, it's just another opportunity to get a big win. Put ourselves in position to go where we want to go.
Hey, Sean said that Marcus Williams isn't going to play the game this week. But just seeing him back on the field, is that exciting for you guys as a defense?
Yeah, I've been giving him a hard time, teasing him and stuff because. Obviously he's his presence is felt always. And I'm like, man, it's good to have you back, man, and giving him a hard time. He's like, man, I've been here. I've been training and working hard. I just get to put on the jersey for the first time in a while. But it looked good on him. It did.
Calais, you have more sacks this season already than I think you've had the previous 2 seasons with the Ravens. What do you attribute that to? Is that part of the down the scheme, the defensive line, you feeling really good? What is it?
It's probably a combination of all of it. I think, we definitely have put ourselves in, from a scheme-wise in position to get more sacks. I think, there's a lot more rushing coverage, and that's usually the number one, indicator for D linemen to get sacks. But we still blitz and get free runners, and in the nickel, and safeties, and coming free and making plays too. So it's a good balance. But also, I put myself back in my that 300-pound range, which I was at, when I was a little bit younger and had a lot of success and movement and stuff. So, I think it's a combination of all of it.
Calais, along those lines, you're only 2 shy of 100. I remember, I think it was last summer, you talking about, you're a team guy, but that is a pretty special individual accomplishment. What would that mean, whether it's Sunday or sometime soon, to finally eclipse that?
Yeah, I don't make a lot of individual goals in my life. I've always kind of, just always said, I just want to help the team be better, and whatever I can do to make the team better. I never really chase sacks, never really, just tried to, go outside my job to make any plays. I just wanted to do my job at a high level, and if that was getting sacks, if that was batting balls or tackles for loss or whatever it may be, just do my job at a high level. But that's one of the few goals I set when I was a rookie, or really before I was a rookie, and I knew I wanted to play in the NFL. It would be cool to get in that 100-sack club. That's a rare club that only a select special group has been able to do. Get in. So for me, it would be cool. I feel like at the end of the day, it's just playing good football, and they'll come. If it's meant to be. I realized I realized I'm tied with Joey Porter, and I played with Joey Porter when he was chasing 100. And I remember he started. He had 5 his first year, and he got injured, and then came back the next year, and we thought for sure he'll get it. He's sitting at 97, and then he gets 1, and then he ends up getting injured and never played again. It's it's hard to get to that number. So I don't take any day for granted. I know that at any given time this could be taken away from me from a football standpoint. So I just want to enjoy the ride and hey, play some good football. And I think if I'm able to play out there, if I'm able to be healthy, I feel like it's just a matter of time.
Topic of milestones, we had, I think, Mark Andrews go over 4,000 yards. Lamar's had a bunch in his time here. Is it fun watching teammates?
Yeah, especially because I'm a football fan, so I like to pay attention to all that good stuff, and I watch all the shows and all that good stuff too when I get time, and when we stopped the game and kind of gave Mark a little shout out with the 4,000 yards, I think that was pretty cool, and he's gonna hit a lot more milestones though. He's a great player as long as he stays healthy. He's on his way to getting the gold jacket, and just he's one of the more dynamic players in this league. And I love the way he practices and prepares and stuff. So it's cool. But for him, he doesn't care that much. It's just keep playing football. Let's have some fun. Let's win some ball games. And but I think it's good for the rest of us to kind of take a moment and just be like, man, you're a beast. Much respect.
Calais, who will you gather with for Thanksgiving? Just family, some teammates. What's your day like?
Yeah, no, I feel like I did ask around, make sure guys have a place to go. Seems like everybody has a place to go, so it'll just be me and my family. A lot of family came in town for it, so I got a big family, so it's kind of nice to be able to have my family come down and enjoy Thanksgiving with me. It'll be special.
Calais, I saw you post this question on Twitter, so I'm going to ask you your own question. Christmas music before or after Thanksgiving?
You know, I'm a big, just holiday guy. I love getting in the spirit, and so I was really joking with Tuck in there, Justin Tucker, and he was talking about how he's a Christmas guy. Like right away, he already got a tree up, and I was like, yeah, we got a tree up as well. So I'm definitely like a Christmas guy before Thanksgiving, but I still appreciate Thanksgiving.
Calais, you've been in these places, the warmer weather cities, where you've seen cold weather teams go down and sometimes struggle with the. It's going to be about 78 degrees down there in Jacksonville. Is there a challenge for cold weather teams going down to warm weather?
I think when it's like in the 90s, when it's like earlier in the year when it's really bad, that's when you have an advantage. But in November, I don't think it's a really advantage. I think it's, I think it's gonna be just fine playing football in 78-degree weather. Looking forward to it, really.
When you look at Travis Etienne, what kind of stands out when you're seeing him on film?
I mean, the guy is really good. I'm a football fan, so I kind of always follow the stuff going around the league. And I was a big, James Robertson fan. I feel like he was balling, and for them to trade him, I was like, this guy must be doing something good in practice. And so, but then you turn the tape on, and it's like, wow. I mean, the way he hits the hole, his acceleration, he has a different gear, like right away, that is unique. Mean stiff arm. He's a tough tackle, has great contact balance. Our coaches compared him to Alvin Kamara, but faster. And I'm like, that's a good comparison because he really has that kind of balance where he's just a tough tackle. But then, that acceleration is so unique, and he has pretty good vision. He's all around back. He's special.
Good. Cool.
Thanks, Calais. Happy Thanksgiving.